Hey everybody, hope your day's going well. We are back with Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band Like a Rock. And this was a request by Debbie. Thank you so much for this request and donation. Your support means a lot, it truly does. And also, I'm so looking forward to this. We checked out Night Moves, which was, that was incredible. It had me nostalgic, even though I'd never heard it. It took me to a time and place that only exists in memory now. And then I did Turn the Page, which was also incredible. I don't know if that video is posted yet. It might not be, might be. I don't know what time zone I'm in right now. Like a Rock, let's go. Reminds me, we're going on tangents already. The movie Home Alone 2. I used to watch that all the time when I was a kid. And then the guys, they build, at Home Alone 1, 2, they build like this furniture on top to climb back into the first floor of the building. And then he shakes it like a rock, a couple seconds later, he falls down. Come on, man. Daniel Stern, he is funny. And Joe Pesci, too, by the way. Come on. Shout out to the legends.
Stood there boldly, sweating in the sun. Felt like a million, felt like number one. The height of summer, I'd never felt that strong. Like a rock. I was 18, didn't have a care, working for peanuts, not a dime to spare. But I was leaning, solid everywhere, like a rock.
Oh.
My hands were steady, my eyes were clear and bright. My walk had purpose, my steps were quick and light. And I held firmly to what I felt was right, like a rock. Like a rock. I was strong as I could be, like a rock. Nothing ever got to me, like a rock. I was something to see, like a rock.
Wow, I love the way he is comparing, like a rock means something different almost like every time. The way that sentence is used to describe different things. Ooh, that's a great concept. And the emotion in his voice is like, it feels like this is, he's really, you can have songs and you have fictional stories, but this really feels like, damn, he's looking back at himself like, height of the summer, man, I never felt that strong like a rock, right? And then the next one is, you used to be lean and solid everywhere, like a rock. So I like that, every time flipping it. Ooh, that's so good. I love that. I get excited with things like that. And yeah, felt like a million, felt like number one. When you're younger, you're feeling like $1 million. You felt like number one, you have no care. And also he's saying like working for peanuts, not a dime to spare. You have nothing basically, working paycheck to paycheck. But I was lean and solid, my man. Hey, for me, it's different. I think I'm in the best shape I've ever been at 36 and better than I was at 18. Yo, hey, I flipped it around. And I really like that. My walk had purpose. My steps were quick and light. You're light on your feet. And I held firmly to what I felt that was right, like a rock, holding tightly like, oh, I like that a lot, man. I was something to see, he said. Dang. Great stuff.
Like a rock. And I stood arrow straight, unencumbered by the weight of all these hustlers and their schemes. I stood proud, I stood tall, high above it all. I still believed in my dreams. 20 years now, where'd they go?
Dang.
20 years, I don't know. I sit and I wonder sometimes where they've gone. And sometimes late at night, oh, when I'm bathed in the firelight, the moon comes calling a ghostly white, and I recall like a rock, standing arrow straight, like a rock, charging from the gate, like a rock, carrying the weight, like a rock, oh, like a rock, the sun upon my skin, like a rock, hard against the wind, like a rock, I see myself again, like a rock, oh, like a rock.
Wow. Oh, that's incredible with the video too. Like sometimes you could have this whole life flashing before your eyes, just like, oh, and suddenly the car behind you goes like, hey, dude, it's green, man. And you're like, oh, wow, I was totally zoned out. That's dangerous in the car, but you know, it happens. It happens. We're human. Yeah, wow. He does give you that. Man, this guy gives you feelings, man. It's amazing. And the music here too. This was like, when I saw him sitting in the car, I could just, when you're taking a drive by yourself and you put this on and the music, man, you can definitely be transported to another time and place. Like we did in Night Moves. A slightly different feeling. This is more like a deep reflection he's having, right? Like 20 years now, where'd they go? 20 years, I don't know, he say. I sit and wonder sometimes where they've gone. Wow. And sometimes late at night when I'm bathed in the firelight, the moon comes calling a ghostly white, and I recall. Wow. Yeah, I'm definitely the type of person who does that too. Even though I'm 36, but I've seen a thing or two in this in this life. But for me right now, I'm living my best years. So I do have that same feeling like he's talking about sometimes when I think about a time and place in my life that's gone now that I truly miss. And it's almost like mourning a person, but it's a time and place that's gone forever. And that's really a feeling that that I'm dealing with sometimes. But I'm happy where I am now too. But man, this song, that's where it takes you. And that's, anybody like you listening to this right now, you go to that place that's specific to you, which is so amazing about this music, man. Dang. And I really like the line, like a rock carrying the weight. First he was young. He's thinking about young, where you don't have a care, those type of years when you're really old enough to start doing stuff, but really young enough to not have those responsibilities yet, which is a crazy time in life. So yeah, carrying the weight, and then like a rock, hard against the wind, because you're also resilient. Like a rock, I see myself again. Wow. I really like that concept, and he took it and extrapolated on it, and expanded on it, and just made a whole song about it and make it sound good. Incredible music, the Silver Bullet Band, awesome. And what a voice, the emotion. It's that delivery that really ties it all together, man. Wow. Impressive. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. Thanks for this request, and hope to see you in the next one. Peace.